Because your clown said he wants to take Canada as a 51st state, are you really this stupid? Trump is not going to take Canada. He has offered for Canada to become a 51st state. Nobody's going to take action to take over your country. What I don't understand is, why do you still want to be under the monarchy system? Like, what has the king done for you? The king and queen of England. Like, you guys decided in the 1800s that you wanted to stay under the monarchy system. You wanted to be loyal to the king. So, fine. But the fact is we are neighbors, okay? And I mean, like, I would like Canada to become a 51st state. It doesn't mean you can't have your flag. It just means it would be a lot easier. Why not be brothers and sisters? Because there's an outside force that you don't understand, that's what Trump is trying to protect. That's the reason for Greenland and Panama Canal, because it's all part of it, and we're connected with Canada. But see, Biden and Trudeau was a young globalist leader. And I know you guys just want to say this is a conspiracy theory, but it literally, Agenda 21 is these are the richest people in the world. Like, they're more richer than Trump or these are the people that make the decisions for all of us. And they already have all the other countries. Because your king and queen have been on board with that globalist agenda. The last country they have to take down is America, which is why they wanted open borders for us, because then they can rush everybody in, overwhelm the healthcare system, overwhelm the welfare system, overwhelm the education system, topple everything, weaken us economically, every otherwise weaken us. And that's how they topple countries, because they want us under a global government. It is not a conspiracy theory. These people literally wrote how they would do it. And then it's playing out. And Trudeau happens to be on board with that. So he doesn't have Canadians' best interest in mind. And who knows, if Canada's anything like America, many of these people that then take their place are also on board with that same agenda. Trump isn't going to take Canada by force. Nobody is wanting that at all. It would be in Canada's best interest and ours. And I don't know. I see a lot of Canadians saying they would love to be under America's Constitution, because first of all, you wouldn't be taxed as much. You would have more free speech. And I just don't know what it is that the king is still doing for you after these thousands of years. What has it ever done? Why do you still want to remain loyal to it? Why wouldn't you want to be under a freer constitution? It's like, I feel like some people are just letting this ego thing get in the way. Because most Americans would love to have Canadians be a 51st state with us. But it's like, I don't know. There's these some of you guys, you hate Trump as much as the handful of liberals in this country that hate him, and don't see that what he's trying to do is protect not only us but you, because Trudeau is letting them topple you guys. I mean, there's been enough Canadian citizens that have spoken out about Trudeau. And Trudeau was doing the same thing our politicians were doing with the COVID money. That COVID money that you thought was going, to things that were supposed to help your country. No, it wasn't. I was just reading out of CBC, I guess that's one of your main news medias, saying that the money didn't go, it went all to other countries too. So Trump is tired of people's money going towards these ridiculous things in every other country. We have USAID that's is just going to scratch the surface of what they've been doing. And you guys just want to hate Trump. You think he's not going to come and take the country by force. But he needs to secure America at the same time. I mean, nobody wants to. We're past the. Nobody wants to force Canada to be a 51st state. But if the people want to, and I don't know why you wouldn't want to, when you would be out from under the crown. You'd have more money in your pocket. You'd have more freedom. I just don't get it. Except that hate is what, your hate at Trump, when he literally is trying to protect us, because there is these globalists that have it, that want America because they have all the other countries. And believe me, nobody wants to be under a global government. And it's not a conspiracy theory. I don't understand why the left in this country can't look this up. I mean, that's what Trump supporters and even many people that have flipped from the left have looked into and realized, no, this was a real thing, because they don't hide it. They literally, like, step by step tell you what they're going to do, and it started playing out, which is why Trump started talking about the globalists. And Biden's a globalist, and so was Trudeau. And so they have your country, they have every other country. The country they don't have is America. And they can't have their global government and digital gulag, which goes along with it, the whole AI and that whole mess. They can't have that unless they can topple America. That's what Trump's been trying to protect us from. He's not interested in trying to overtake countries. He's interested in protecting you and America. And the best thing would be for Canada to partner with America. Just become it makes no sense to me why you would still, like, what has the king ever done for you guys? You pay more taxes than us. You have less freedoms. Look at what they did to your truckers for speaking out. For just speaking out, they shut their bank accounts down. Those brave, Canadian truckers from one end of Canada to the other that literally put everything on the line and had one of the most peaceful protests and strongest people I've really ever seen in my lifetime. That big of rally, like, for so long. And they took everything from those people, your fellow citizens. See, here, they wouldn't have been able to do that. They've tried to do that with some of the politicians that speak out, but, you'd have more free speech here. You'd have more money in your pocket. It just doesn't make sense to me why do you want to let ego get so much in the way that you end up being under a communist system? Because that's where Biden and Trudeau and many other politicians in many countries, including America, were on board with. And Trump has been the one trying to stop it.